What's up everyone, Joe here, and just to let you know that I'm still alive here, and I apologize for not uploading any videos of my recent adventures at E3 and Comic-Con. I've just been really busy trying to recover and work and all that, you know what's up. But anyways, just to quickly recap the events from last month and this month, I attended E3 and I just gotta say that it was absolutely amazing. Not only that, we got to see, and by we, I mean me and my friends that were there with me, we got to see a new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. We also got to meet Tetsuya Nomura personally at the end of E3, and while those experiences were so high on the list, just the overall feeling of being at E3 like years before, this is actually my 5th E3 I've attended, and just to be there again, to try out all the games, to discuss what made the game so good, what we're looking for, and just not only that, but just seeing all my friends who've never been to E3 before, just to have so much fun was just made this E3 so much better than years before. Going back to Kingdom Hearts 3, we were all standing actually in the lobby of the South Hall waiting to go inside because Square Enix's conference was scheduled to be at 10 a.m. right after Nintendo's, but since Nintendo ran a little bit too long, it was delayed to 10:15, and by then we were huddled around my friend Brandon, who's from Kingdom Hearts Union, his tablet. We were watching the Square Enix conference, and after being hyped up with Nier's new game, they finally showed us a trailer for Unchained Key in English, which actually made us a lot happy to see this game finally coming out outside of Japan. And then after that, it went to the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, which we just totally lost it. We started yelling, screaming, cheering, kicking things over, and it just brought us so much massive attention that everybody was looking at us like, what's going on over there? And only Kingdom Hearts fans would know what was up, because we were so happy to see a new trailer. Now, as for the trailer, a lot of things I noticed from the trailer was that from the 2.5 launch event, the footage that we saw there, majority of it ended up in the new trailer. That includes the Heartless, Sora's Keyblade, Sora's cannon, his guns, including the little windowsill where Ericus and Xehanort were playing chess. That was all in the trailer, so it was kind of nice to see them use all those early conception footage to be put in this new trailer. But seeing the new trailer was amazing. Seeing Kingdom Hearts 3's gameplay in on all its glory, its battle systems, its attraction flow, Sora's new design, everything was just simply amazing. I was blown away. Not only that, but with the voice acting involved between Ericus and Xehanort, I simply can't wait for more information at D23 in August in Anaheim. As far as meeting Nomura, what happened was at the Spotlight of Kingdom Hearts event, where literally a big group of fans huddled around the Square Enix Presents booth to see Nomura and Yasui-san just talk about Unchained Key and Kingdom Hearts 3, what was revealed, and I guess what happened was Nomura wanted to meet the fan sites that were there, and so we were asked if we wanted to do a little personal meet and greet with Nomura, and just to be able to, to be in that room with other fan sites like Kingdom Hearts Insider, KH Destiny, Disney Examiner, and Kingdom Hearts Union, and myself representing KH13. We were all there just talking with Nomura, asking him questions, and taking photos, autographs, you name it. Nomura was really happy to see us there, and we were really happy for this moment to be with Nomura for this. So thank you, Nomura-san, for wanting to see us and wanting to talk to us. We really appreciate it. As far as games go, I really did not really get to play a lot of games because a lot of the big games were involved standing in line, but I did play a lot of indie games, and not really a lot of them really stood out, but some of the big games I did play was Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which I've never actually been hyped up for a Call of Duty game in my life. I know friends who've taken time off just to play non-stop and get their ranks to maximum, and unlock all the guns in multiplayer mode. But after playing the multiplayer demo there, I can actually say I'm really excited for this iteration of Black Ops. I've always been a Black Ops fan. I've never really been a fan of the other Call of Duty games like Advanced Warfare and all that. I think that Black Ops just take what was good with Advanced Warfare and just made it even better, so I can't really wait for that. And funny thing is that Persona, or Atlas I should say, at their booth had a Persona 4 Dancing All Night little stage where you can actually dance with either two dancers or Teddy for a shirt, and I actually went up there and got my groove on, got a Persona 4 Dancing All Night shirt, as well as getting a Persona 5 bag, which was actually pretty cool. I played a bit of Fable Legends, which was pretty cool. I like the idea of 4 heroes playing together with one other player controlling all the enemies on the field, so I think that was great. Yeah, those are really the moments that have really just stood out. I mean, seeing the Metal Gear Solid 5 demo being played was actually really good too. I am excited for that game, and of course it's Kojima's last Metal Gear game, so just to be able to see it, play it, would be just awesome. And besides that, that's really all there is to it for E3 2015. Moving on to San Diego Comic-Con, I just recently finished that, and I have to say that this Comic-Con was actually pretty good. I actually got even more swag than I usually done. I'm usually not a panel or an autograph person. I mean, I know some friends are, and more power to them to stand in lines for hours just to get a ticket to get an autograph, or to go to Hall H, which is known as the biggest panel there is for the convention center, which holds up to 6,000 people, and big panels like Big Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, and Star Wars were there. I had a friend who got into Star Wars, which, really happy that he did. Yeah, I would never really sacrifice a day just for a chance to get into a big panel like that. I'd rather go to smaller panels just to geek out and stuff, but normally I spend most of my time walking around the exhibit hall, checking out merchandise, checking out Microsoft and Nintendo, and grabbing whatever free swag they were giving out at the time. Since not everything can fit in the San Diego Convention Center, a lot of companies have rented out space to the restaurants and bars all around the Gaslamp district, even as far as Petco, but Square Enix actually had a separate location called Square Enix Experience. And there they had they're promoting games like Just Cause 3, Deus Ex, and Hitman, and one of the big things there was zipline for Just Cause 3. It allowed you to zip line down and carry an assault rifle shooting at targets on your way down, and I did that not once but twice. I am afraid of heights, and just to be able to jump up there and do it the first time was kind of nerve-wracking, because as soon as they attached me to the zip, I was having second thoughts, but a friend of mine was behind me, was egging me, cheering me on, getting me confidence, and I just said forget it, and I just stepped off and I just zip-lined down, and the experience was just amazing. And then I did the Deus Ex obstacle course, which you had to collect these little empty vials for augments, and each one had different scores on it. So at the end, they would tally it up, and your name and your score would appear on the scoreboard. And then you got a nice little Adam Jensen figure to go with that. And before I forget, doing the zip line actually got you a Just Cause 3 shirt, which actually was pretty cool. Then the Hitman experience was you go in a dark tent, and then there's 3 different guns on the table, and your job is to put together the 3 pieces into making a gun. One of them was a sniper rifle, which I put together, and 2 friends put together a mini submachine guns. The second test is 3 pistols on the table and 3 dummies where you have to shoot to make the targets light up, and the third one is to hide a dead body from a spotlight, which was pretty corny, but it was a lot of fun. Doing that got you a Hitman red tie, which is a big symbol in that game. There was the Assassin's Creed experience, which I did not do because there was a long mass line for it, but I had a friend who did it, and she had a lot of fun doing it, and she was afraid of heights as well, but I'm so glad to see her conquering that fear to do it. There was also the Nintendo Lounge over at the the Marriott, which you can get an actual red shirt with Mario on it, and it says San Diego Comic-Con on it. The next hotel over was the Hyatt, which had the Xbox Lounge, and you can get a cape with a printed design on it, like Gears of War, Halo 5, or the Xbox logo. I got the Gears of War on my cape, and then you could try out demos like Plants vs. Zombies, Forza 5, Halo 5, and a bunch of other ones. Unfortunately, Rise of the Tomb Raider was not available to play, but you could do a little activity like they'll make an animated GIF of you trying to climb an icy mountain or searching in a cave, which are actually really neat ideas. But other than that, one of the big things I saw at the Square Enix booth inside the exhibit hall was a new Player's card figure of Kingdom Hearts 2 Riku and Kingdom Hearts 2 Halloween Sora. I mean, the reaction for Riku was big. I mean, it's really nice to see her getting Riku now. I mean, Halloween Town Sora is nice, but I think a lot of fans are kind of on their last leg of too many Sora Player's cards. I mean, I know he's the hero, but yet fans have been wanting other characters like the Breath by Sleep trio, Aqua, Terra, and Ventus, and the Ice Cream Sea Salt trio, Shion, Exo, and Roxas. I mean, it would be nice to see those characters get some love. Even other organization members would be nice as well, but what can you do? I'm excited for Riku, though. I really can't wait to get him. I think that's really the big stuff. I mean, like I said, I don't really attend panels. I don't really try to go for autographs, but just walking around, being a part of Comic-Con, is always the best feature I could ever ask for. And amazingly, Comic-Con's always around my birthday time, so it's always like a big birthday present for me. So I'm kind of glad I got to experience it with, friends I get to see every year. And yeah, overall, it's a really good feeling. Other than that, what's next for me? As you may know, Disney actually announced Kingdom Hearts 3 will be at the Disney D23 Expo in Anaheim, California on August 16th at 11 a.m. It's going to be a big panel featuring Star Wars Battlefront, Disney Infinity 3.0, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Nomura did say at E3 that new news would be announced soon, and we just didn't know how soon enough it was, and lo and behold, it's going to be at the D23 in Anaheim, and I just bought my tickets, so I'll definitely be there. I've actually asked on Twitter and my Tumblr if people want to meet up with me, do a little Kingdom Hearts fan gathering after the panel. More than welcome to. Just hit me up on Twitter. It's at Churros, spelled CHURROZ, or you can hit me up on my Tumblr, which is Cinnamon Churro. And you can just leave me a message there if you want to meet up. I'll be tweeting from the event. I'll be tweeting after. So if you want to meet up and say, hey, just let me know, and we can hang out and have a good time. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys in another video.